Hey, yo. Check it.
Welcome back, hero.
My word is my sword, Hokage and Batosai, pulling the blades out of the forge, yo. Prior to my knowledge of the Force, was thinking Jedi, but through obtaining holocrons from both sides, I'm under gray skies. Everything that glitter ain't kyber crystal, my mind to lift you. In this time we shine together, disarm your pistol, yo. Welcome to the SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash.
Yo, it looks like Cloud is nodding his head.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wagwan.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to episode 53. And we got our guy, the Tech Master. He's just kind of chilling here. Our best friend, Chris. What up?
What up, Chris?
What are you playing right now?
We gotta put the microphone in his face, cause
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, man, I'm good where I'm at. What is that? Huh? Oh, he's playing Doom. Episode 53, man.
Bro, I got nothing.
Artist Gilmore. That's the only one. And the only reason I know is because he had a fro and really thick, long sideburns. He used to play for the Bulls back in the really long time ago.
Yep.
Not ringing a bell?
I mean, I know who that is, but that's all I got.
And that does it for the sports section of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Real quick. Speaking of just sports in general. Sports teams, a little frustrating. The Vikings won today.
Lions got their ass beat. Lions was up 14-0 within 3 minutes, and then proceeded to get 5 straight touchdowns scored on them. Bro, look, here's a fun fact. The Lions didn't punt today until the fourth quarter. That's their first punt. They punted for the first time. They literally could not stop Drew Brees ever, not once, until the fourth quarter.
Gracious.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Hey, man, we do it all the time in Minnesota. Trash. So, yeah, man, what are you into currently, my friend?
Dog, just like I said before, man, I'm embarrassingly into shame. I should say shameless. I'm just really into Star Trek right now, bro.
Word.
Because Star Trek's Discovery season 3 is coming out. I think in October 15th. So that's
Word.
2 weeks from now. So I just been rewatching all of the new Star Trek. I finished Star Trek Discovery. I started watching Star Trek Picard again. I just fucking love Star Trek, bro. I'm a fucking sweaty, goddamn it.
Hey, well, actually,
It's fucking warp core, goddamn it.
Or no, man. Just speaking of going back and watching old things, I told you I've just randomly. I don't really know why, but I just started watching Dragon Ball Z from the beginning, and it's so nostalgic. I love it, man. Early Dragon Ball is so good. I miss, man. The animation was so crisp.
Yeah, it was.
I used to love the hair. The hair was moving all the time. Now they're just kind of, their hair is it looks like Johnny Bravo hair. It doesn't move. But yeah, man. Also, bro, we had kind of talked about this a while back before it dropped when it got announced. But the Dragon Quest anime is out.
Oh shit! Yeah,
it dropped.
I forgot about that.
I didn't check it out yet, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. And there's another new anime that dropped too. Oh man, I can't remember the name. I want to say it's Jutsu Kaisen, something like that. Was that what it is? Yeah,
I'm not up on it.
It's a manga that was out in like 2017, 18, and it was really, really, really popular. So I know a lot of people have been kind of waiting on this anime to drop. So I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's supposed to be pretty good. Like it was hyped pretty well. So Jujutsu Kaisen and the Dragon Quest anime are some new things I'm probably gonna check out this week.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna check that out too. I am behind on God of High School.
Man,
I hear it's gotten really good.
oh my goodness,
So I have to check it out.
Yo, if y'all aren't watching The God of High School, y'all definitely have to start tuning into that. It got real serious real quick.
Yeah, niggas had powers all of a sudden. And I'm like, wait a minute. When did that happen?
Yeah, it got real crazy real fast. So it just I love it. It's obviously visually
Crazy.
stunning, but it's it's just that whole kind of just very similar to a Goku character and story, with Jin, the main character, and just really has that journey too. West Vibe,
Yep.
again,
Even with the character design.
Mm-hmm. But it's definitely dope for sure. So
one thing though that I'm gonna have to kind of a little cinema sin here, a little bit of a kind of when we do our anime designs. I'm looking at y'all, animators and manga writers in Japan. Can we stop with the goggles trope, bro? Like, even Naruto was about to have goggles. Like,
yeah.
What's that? Like, what is that? Like, is that like a thing? Is that like a cultural thing? Like, oh, got my goggles up here and it looks cool.
He's a knucklehead. He's got goggles on.
Right. Like, that guy, he's up to no good. Fucking.
Then they gave him to Obito, who ended up being a knucklehead.
Right. Yeah, he was.
And
but that was actually a cool character, though. J.R. Smith with the brick. I'm here for it, bro. Anytime J.R. Smith get in the game, I'm here for it.
Yeah, chuck him up, J.R.
Shout out to 2005 J.R. Smith. Fucking was Heroes Hot Take. Are we doing a Heroes Hot Take segment?
Hey, go ahead,
bro.
Wait, we gotta do the jingle.
It's Heroes. It's got a hot take. 2005. And this is a hazmat suit, bro. Hey, guard your eyebrows. Put your hazmat suit on. 2005, J.R. Smith was every bit as talented as Kobe Bryant. Oh, what?
Oh, my God.
And rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I know he probably rolling over in his grave right now. But
holy crap.
But I'm just talking about in terms of like dribble, pass, athletic, and shoot and score.
J.R. Smith.
I think J.R. Smith was doing all the Kobe shit, dog. He was just crazy, right? Like that's the mental edge that the Mamba had that other niggas didn't have.
Yeah,
but in terms of like
Smith was a psycho,
bro. In terms of his like talent and ability, niggas wasn't fucking with J.R. Smith,
when
bro.
I was a Hornets fan at the time because I was a big Chris Paul fan when they drafted him, and I really wanted him to stick around, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was so good. He got out of there quick.
He did. He went
played
to
there for a couple years.
Then he was in Denver.
And
he was going. That's when to me, that's my favorite J.R. Smith.
Yeah, Denver J.R. for sure.
I was, man. I mean, just crazy athletic, a good shooter, will dunk on you, could get to the rack. He just like, and when he started doing that head shaking, fucking shit talking, I used to love that shit. But obviously, so the point, so just before y'all niggas like lose your minds, like obviously he's nowhere near as good or great as Kobe Bryant. But I was just saying in terms of his ability, it was on a similar level. But the difference is that Kobe Bryant was a champion, a winner, and was mentally stable as far as we could tell.
A basketball savant.
Right. And J.R. Smith just liked to shoot. Niggas just love to chuck that bitch. And I'm here for that. I'm here for a gunslinger in the NFL. I'm here for a heat check guy in the NBA.
Absolutely.
So I didn't mind it. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So in some nerd news here. So
good grief.
So Jamie Foxx.
Who the fuck asked for this?
So
not gonna be able to do. No.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No.
What are we doing here, bro?
Hey man, they gotta ask for award winner in Spider-Man.
No.
So Jamie.
Yeah, Oscar's like a doctor.
No.
Introduce my man's
Oh my
Oscar award-winning.
So Jamie Foxx got he's returning as Electro in Spider-Man.
No.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, like who the fuck? That he was by far and away the worst Spider-Man villain ever, dog.
I guess what I will say is I'm not necessarily excited for the role. I guess I'm more excited for what it could possibly bring on, right?
Maybe.
It could be a Sinister Six type of situation.
For sure.
Or it could be even a Spider-Verse situation.
A lot of people are talking about that.
Where they would even go as far as bringing like Andrew Garfield
and Tobey and
Tobey back. So
not a big Tobey Maguire fan, but I know a lot of them niggas love him.
Oh no, hot take, he was terrible.
I agree, bro.
Trash.
Like I thought Andrew Garfield was not a bad Spider-Man.
Yeah, we talked about that. The correct answer is that Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man, but just not a good Peter Parker.
Right. In terms and Tom Holland is very, very close. But the difference, y'all, bro, go read a comic. Seth MacFarlane, what's his name? I always get it right. Not Seth MacFarlane. Todd McFarlane. Spider-Man, when he was doing the Amazing Spider-Man run, like Spider-Man is a shit talking asshole. He's like he's Deadpool,
PG,
but PG-13.
Yeah.
And the only actor to do that properly was Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Yeah, he had that edge. And I mean, you already know what I'm always wanting. I want the give me the scrap. Like I want Tom Holland has he thrown any punches as Spider-Man? I love Tom Holland, bro. I love him. But he just doesn't fight. He
web swings.
Yeah, Spider-Man can fight, man. Like I want to see the agility. I want to see like one of the best like on-screen debuts in all of superhero movies was Black Panther. I thought that when T'Challa showed up in Civil War, his fighting style,
so dope.
It was so good, and I just think that they could do that with Spider-Man, that like acrobatic fighting style, and they just don't.
Yep. Well, maybe we'll get to see that more with if they because it's only a matter of time before they bring Miles into the MCU.
Yeah.
So maybe we get to see that later.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, so obviously, like Jamie Foxx is the biggest actor out of all of the people who's been a Spider-Man villain, so that's probably why they went with him. But I mean, even Jamie Foxx would tell you that's his worst role. Like that shit sucked. He was awful, and it's not even his fault. Like there's just a bad character.
Right.
So you know, I trust the MCU. They've got a great track record, so I'm sure they'll make it work somehow. Multiverse thing is a possibility. I don't know. It would be dope, but I'm not convinced that they would do that just yet. I haven't seen enough evidence to suggest that.
Right.
Because it might be a little complicated here if y'all don't do that shit right. Like you're opening up a lot of weird. Like you're opening up the doors to a lot of weird shit. So you got to make sure you nail that. But anyways, we'll see. But my general feeling on it is
No.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So real quick, I'm gonna do something a little new here. I want you to give me something that you love, but it got worse as it went on.
Yes.
And you see in nerdom, you see that a lot, right?
All the time.
You see like things that just they don't know when to stop them, and you know what I mean. And this isn't gonna be my pick, but just as an example, Arrow, man.
Oh yeah.
I was really into Arrow for like the first 2 seasons, but it just ended up staying on for like 20 years, and it just got whack.
Yep. So I got 2 answers. I got a hot take answer and a normal answer. So my super hot take answer is Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh, I like that.
Dragon Ball Z should have ended at the I actually heard that the original ending for Dragon Ball Z was going to be the Frieza saga.
Wow.
But I'm happy that they went past that, and I loved how they transitioned into the Cell Saga and transitioned the lead role to Goku. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Gohan was supposed to take the reins. That's the reason why he was the hero in the Cell Saga. And it was supposed to end there and like turn into something new, like with Gohan as the main guy after that.
And they just and you fans, y'all had to get mad.
Right.
Y'all had to ruin it. Y'all wanted the keys given back to Goku.
And the Buu Saga was okay. We got some good stuff out of it. We got Mystic Gohan was cool. We got the Majin Vegeta fight was cool.
Got smashed.
Right, a meaningless power up, and then he immediately got his ass whooped. Got absorbed by Super Buu.
Man.
Or maybe he got absorbed to turn into Super Buu, I think.
Yeah.
But Super Saiyan 3 was a cool moment, but like it was kind of wasted. And then they kind of, I don't know, it was fine. Like it wasn't like comparatively speaking, like it was good because Dragon Ball Z in general was good. But I think if they had ended it at the Cell Saga and then started, all right, Dragon Ball W with Gohan, right, brand new shit, that would have been better. And you can even keep Goku as like a King Kai like mentor type figure. Yeah. Would have been perfectly fine. Even bring him back, almost like Minato and Naruto. Bring him back for an arc or two.
Right.
But keep Gohan the main character. And the transformations would have made so much more sense. All of these new crazy transformations would have made so much more sense if they were unique to Gohan only because of his half Saiyan, half human DNA.
I don't know. I wish. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Because I mean, I know so many people love Super. Like I like it, but it's trash. Besides, I talked about the Trunks arc was amazing.
It was good.
The Broly movie is amazing.
Fantastic.
But I mean, other than those things, I'm not feeling Super like that.
Jimmy Butler with the Anthony Davis poster. Jesus Christ.
Let me see.
He yammed on that man.
Let's go.
We interrupt the show to watch sports.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you Jimmy Butler.
Hey. He flat out got dunked on. Like that's a poster.
Slam ups.
Right. Anyways, you were saying?
Worst slam ups poster ever. I remember when I was a kid, I used to put all the slam posters up on my wall, and they had a Eldon Campbell.
Oh my God!
Got a dunk. This was when he was on the Pistons.
What?
I think it was like against the Lakers too. And Eldon Campbell had a dunk, bro. It was the worst dunk ever. His feet were like still touching the ground.
Oh my God!
It was horrible. It was disgusting.
The only basketball memory I have of Eldon Campbell.
And they had the nerve to put it on the slam ups.
No, get that shit out of here. Speaking of which, the only memory I have of Eldon Campbell as a Piston was him getting absolutely dunked on by Dwayne Wade off like a drop step. It was like a offensive rebound, and Dwayne Wade 6'3" just like drop step dunked on fucking Eldon Campbell. I'm like, wait a minute, bro, what the fuck just happened there? That nigga cold, and you're trash. Both of those things are true.
Oh, man. Shout out to Eldon Campbell, the wily veteran.
I think he was in the league for like 20 years.
I was about to say of like 50 years.
20-something years, dog.
So Dragon Ball is a really solid answer.
Oh, sorry. My normal, and I'll be quick on this. My good answer is Heroes, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show.
First 2 seasons, fucking incredible, dog. So good. Then the writer's strike happened back in like 2007. Niggas ran out of talent juice and started making shit up as they went along, and it was bad after that.
Wow, that's a good one. Good. Okay, so the answer that I'm going to give here is it's not gonna be it's gonna be a little more specific, right? I'm just gonna say in general, I hate like drawn out storylines in wrestling. I don't like when I'm not and really WWE's kind of the only promotion that does this. I don't like when they have a feud going on and there's just like, and they just keep having matches,
right?
Like
for like 3 pay-per-views in a row.
Stop. Or they're like wrestling each other on TV, and then there's a pay-per-view match, and then they come back, and then they do the same thing, and they just like do this cycle of, and it's like by the time the payoff is supposed to come, people don't even care because they're so tired of seeing these dudes wrestle each other.
Yep.
Because y'all didn't have the WWE does that really bad, man. They milk feuds for a really long time, and then the stories isn't good, so people don't care, and
Right.
it's just whack. But yeah, man. Moving on. We're old as crap.
Ugh.
Old as crap. 24-year anniversary of Nintendo 64.
Man,
September 29th, I think.
that's crazy.
Holy goodness gracious, we're old.
Yeah, man. I remember in 64. I told y'all
I remember when Nintendo 64 first came out.
Yep. I told y'all the story. My dad,
Yes,
one of the great Perry Hall stories. Nigga had to go fucking jingle all the way to find that shit. Got that shit day one. That was that, and then the PS4, and hopefully the PS5. Actually, no, I didn't even get the PS4 day one. I think I got that later. So hopefully the PS5. We'll see. Those will be the only two systems that I got day one. So
Man. Nintendo 64, man. So obviously, probably we always give 64 tons of props on here because it was like our generation's first like game system that dropped in our like prime of our childhoods. You know what I'm saying? Like we had all played. We all had Segas. We played Segas. We played Super Nintendos, but those were like the generation before us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
N64 super important to our gamer culture for our generation. And if you could pick, like, if you had to pick one game to get remade and remastered on like on PS5, a next gen system
Oh, there's so many.
from Nintendo 64, which yes, I know it's Nintendo and play, but who cares? If you had to pick so it could even go on Switch, right? If you had to pick a new game, an old game from 64 to be remastered on a present day system and technology, what game would you pick?
So they're already doing it, thankfully.
Okay.
I think. We'll see. Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. But so there's a lot of different ones. I would say Mischief Makers. That's one of my favorite games.
Oh, Mischief Makers.
Mystical
That's a sleeper.
It's so dope. Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. That's also one of my favorites. That would be really dope on like a PS4 or 5 or something like that. Or the Switch would be a really good. I mean, obviously it's Nintendo, but like that sort of like kind of cartoony, but still like open world, like on some Breath of the Wild type shit.
That would be dope.
And then I would say Perfect Dark.
Oh, I was gonna say Perfect.
Yeah.
That's such a good one.
But they're doing that, right? Aren't they,
Perfect
Chris?
Dark. Oh, they are? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark. Hey, man, real quick for all you guys that don't know the facts and don't want to hear the facts, Perfect Dark. Take those nostalgia glasses off. Actually, you got to kind of like take them off and then put them back on real quick. Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye, man.
Yes.
Same developers. They literally made it as a superior version of GoldenEye. So there you go. I would pick Star Fox 64. I think I would pick Star Fox.
Star Fox, hell yeah.
I told you I really enjoyed Starlink that came out on the Switch, and you could play as Fox McCloud, and it was dope. So,
Keep talking, hold on.
all right, I would love to get just a full length. I would love to get a full length just Star Fox remake and Andross. That stage was impossibly difficult. Hero just got up and left and made it awkward. So instead of talking about him behind his back, oh dang it, he's coming back. Hey. But I was saying, bro, can you imagine the Andross stage?
Oh my God, bro. We had to
like
fly through his like brain and head and shit.
But on like a new system, like,
Right.
Goodness gracious,
That
it
would
would
be
be
crazy.
terrifying too. But I would pick Star Fox, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man, I feel like there's a lot of nerd things to celebrate.
Oh yeah. Chris with the Jet Force Gemini.
Oh, Jet Force
pick.
Gemini. That was a weird game. Weird.
That shit was
game.
cold.
It
but
was sweet.
It was weird.
It was kind of violent too. Like It's a little weird. That's a classic though.
Nigga, yes.
Bro,
Wayne
yes,
Gretzky
Wayne
3D
Gretzky's
hockey.
hockey.
Bro, me and Edmund
You
used to
could
play that
scrap.
shit.
You could actually
yes.
scrap.
Me and Edmund used to. We were the only two black kids ever that played that game regularly.
Oh! That was like the NFL Blitz.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Line of games. Really,
Hell,
really
bro.
dope. Give me.
Woo!
We need more over the top sports. We need more over the top sports games, bro. You remember Wave Racer?
Nigga, yes, of
Let's
course.
go.
Wave Race, man. Amazing soundtrack, dog. Amazing soundtrack.
Man.
Cruising, USA, Daytona.
Cruising, yeah. Cruising USA.
Yeah. Right. You double press the fucking double press the gear shift or
Yes, bro.
and they fucking.
Hilarious, man.
Then there was a secret level where you can play on the moon. You remember that shit?
Yes, bro.
That game was cold.
The game was hilarious. Super, man. N64, man.
No, I never beat. So the question wasn't Rampage impossible to finish?
Rampage. I never beat that game.
I don't think I ever played it outside of the arcade.
I rented it when it came out on 64. It was pretty popular.
Is it just like an infinite? Hell no. All right, there you go. Have you ever beat Rampage? Yes or no?
What about Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Nah, bruh.
Oh,
Yes.
Inappropriate, slightly inappropriate game.
Slightly, nigga. That shit was all the way bad.
TVMA.
Hell yeah.
I would be down for a Conker's Bad Fur Day remake.
Me too.
But yo, man, also, today's October 4th. Yesterday was October 3rd. If you are a Full Metal Alchemist fan,
Hey.
you know inside the locket, right? The date is October 3rd. So that's kind of like Full Metal Alchemist Day.
That's crazy.
Where does Full Metal Alchemist rank on your like all-time list of anime?
Top 8,
Yeah.
maybe. I really fuck with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood a lot.
Me too. One of definitely
Maybe top 10.
yeah. I mean, it's just, man, there's so many good anime. But just because it might not crack my top 10 doesn't mean it's not a GOAT-worthy show. You know what I mean?
I actually did this. I did this.
Oh, word.
You remember? Because
Yeah.
I misunderstood your question at one time.
Yeah, I remember that. But it's definitely whenever if I am to recommend, anytime I'm to recommend anime to somebody who doesn't watch and they want to get into it, Full Metal Alchemist is always top 2 or 3 shows that I tell them they should check out.
For sure.
And also has one of the greatest English dubs ever.
It
too.
does, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I found it.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe I fucking did all this work for Ooh, wait a minute now.
Uh-oh.
Did I lie? I know it's on here.
You are a liar.
Okay, yeah, it's number 12 for me. Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Yeah, number 12.
Are we okay? So if I guess it would be like this for me. If I was including films, it wouldn't be in my top 10.
That's what I did.
But if I was not including films, it
Just
would be
series?
it would be in my. If I was talking about just series, it would for sure be in my top 10.
I think, actually, I can do the math because I did include films in here. So we got 1 film, 2 films, 3 films. So it would be number 9 without that.
Word up. Yep. See, so if I were to take out, because the films that are in my top 10, Sword of the Stranger, Princess Mononoke, if I take those out, I think it would be right at number 10.
Yep.
So, Ninja Scroll. I have to take Ninja Scroll out. So yeah, it would be like number 9 or number 10. So
There we go.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, definitely a classic. Yo, if you're listening to this show and you've never watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, please go watch that. It is a classic. Brotherhood. Watch Brotherhood, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a classic. And good English dub, fire theme song too.
Yes.
One of the greatest theme songs also.
The music in general is really good.
Yeah, it's really good music in that show, man. But yeah, another new thing, right? I wanted to add this. We are going to add a new little section here
Okay.
for the things that don't get enough love and shine in our nerd fandom. This is called Put Some Respect. It's a K, no T, R-E-S-P-E-K. Put some respect on it. Give me a character, something, a character, show, movie, a game, something that you feel doesn't get the respect it deserves, and you are gonna put some respect on it.
So I've done this one before, but the
Word
first
up.
one that comes to mind is Kylo Ren.
Oh,
Ben Solo. Like everybody, we loved his design when we first saw it, but then they were like,
Sure
oh, he's
did.
just a Darth Vader stan,
Edge
or like
Lord.
like a Darth Vader fan who just like is cosplaying as his grandfather, which was kind of true. That was kind of a part of his arc.
It was. It was.
But as he developed, bro, that motherfucker was dope. He was cold, dog.
Right.
And like the
Nah, he
character
was, man.
himself too. Like, so we got to see him really throw down in Rise of Skywalker. Like he was at the top of his game.
He was.
And just he had a dope story, bro. To me, he was like my favorite like character from start to finish.
Yeah.
In the new trilogy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like I kind of feel how I feel about that trilogy. Like I think that individually the movies are good. I wish they had a cohesive story from start to finish that would have been a lot better. But that character's through line from start to finish was, I think, the best one. So
Right.
put some goddamn respect on Kylo Ren's name.
On Kylo Ren.
What about you?
All right, man. So today I'm going to put some respect on an anime character
Okay.
that I feel is constantly the booty of all.
Oh, I know
the
where you're going here.
jokes.
I know where you're going here.
He's the butt of all anime jokes. This is a guy who started off super dope, such a cool character.
Yep.
And just ended up in the trash bin. And I'm gonna put some respect on Yamcha
Oh, with the pump fake.
from Dragon
I thought you was
Ball.
going
You thought I was
Krillin.
going Krillin.
Hey.
I'm saying, let's put some respect on Yamcha. Man.
Yamcha
Look,
was a beast in Dragon Ball.
Look, man, a lot of y'all knew Dragon Ball Super
Right.
Cats, man. Y'all see the memes with Yamcha in the hole, and y'all just
Yamcha in the hole. Bro, even Arby's did a fucking commercial about that. That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Yeah, man, a lot of y'all Dragon Ball Super, man. Y'all just see the Yamcha memes, and you know that he got his girl took by Vegeta, and and all these things. But look, go back to the original Dragon Ball. Yamcha was awesome. He was a cool character. He had some of the sweetest techniques.
Yeah.
Wolfang Fist!
Oh, bro, even in
Fang Fist.
nigga, have you seen that? Have you seen that his super in Dragon Ball?
Oh, it's awesome.
Spiders. He got the best super in the
He got
game.
the sweetest super in the whole game.
And it's so dope, dog.
And it's not a coincidence that he is one of the best characters in that game
Yeah.
because he was sweet.
He got hands.
Bruh, Yamcha got super hands.
Yeah.
Look, before Dragon Ball was about blowing up planets and blowing up worlds and who had the planetary, crazy power-ups and it was about martial arts, man.
Wait, hold up. You remember when I think they was fighting I think Frieza and them when they came back for the movie, and then that nigga Tien said, I didn't bring
Bruh, yes, that Tien comes on. I might actually have that in my phone.
That
because
nigga said, I didn't bring
Tien
Tien and or Yamcha and
I didn't
and
bring
Chaozu.
Yamcha and Chaozu. These guys are too dangerous for them. Bruh, and
Left them niggas at home, dog. That's
Dog, but
trash. Left them niggas at the crib.
The worst part about that was nobody asked him. he just came out of nowhere. Like they were all beating up, coming up with their game plan, and this dude comes out of nowhere and just goes, I didn't bring Yaosu. I didn't bring Chaozu or Yamcha. These guys are too dangerous for them.
Huh? What'd you say? Oh, why isn't Yamcha here? Oh, because that nigga can't scrap. So we
trash. That's why.
That's like, bro. That's like
God.
You're not bringing your little cousin to the open gym because like these niggas you can't compete with them,
bruh. It was horrible, and like I said, the funniest part about that was that literally no one asked him for that. They didn't ask for that information. They didn't ask. And Tien just decided to throw him under the bus. But,
Yamcha? Yeah, no, he had to do it.
But all jokes aside, man, Yamcha, one of the sweetest characters in the original Dragon Ball. Wolf Fang Fist, he got one of the sweetest fights when him and Tien.
Yep.
And he was doing the Wolf Fang Fist, and his fists were like actually turning into a wolf and fighting him. So dope. But yeah, man, then he just became a joke. But a lot of y'all need to do your research, man. Go back, watch some of that OG Dragon Ball, man. He was out there. Man, he was in the Tenkaichi Budokai tournament with the headband on.
Yep.
He was sweet. Yamcha was dope. Put some respect on Yamcha, man.
Also, if you ever watch Dragon Ball Fighters, any like esports footage, anytime you see a Yamcha highlight,
run.
Just when he does the Wolfang Fist combo, the whole crowd
go crazy.
Oh, bro, that shit is so dope,
it's
man.
Sweet, man. It's sweet, and Yamcha deserves some respect, man. Put some respect on you, bro. We gotta find that clip. I didn't bring Chaozu or Yamcha. These guys are too dangerous for them.
Lakers flat out getting their ass whooped a little bit. Sorry, looks like I started talking shit a little premature.
LeBron ain't the GOAT, man. He be losing in the finals all the time.
You've been in the finals 10 times.
10 times. Who?
Yeah.
You said, or Chris, you said earlier Rick Barry did that? Or Jerry West?
Jerry West been like 9 or 10 times. I think he's the one.
That's unbelievable. Jerry West also won the finals MVP and didn't win the finals. Man, I'm just saying, if Bron won the MVP and didn't win the finals, y'all would lose your minds. I'm not.
I didn't find the clip, but I found the quote.
What did you type in?
I just typed in the quote.
Oh goodness, hilarious!
Damn, look. What Gohan says next makes it even worse. So I didn't bring Chiao or Yamcha or Chaozu or Yamcha. These guys are too dangerous for them. And then Gohan says, "Yeah, Bulma made me promise that I wouldn't say a word about Frieza's come back to Trunks or Goten." Knowing those two, they want to challenge him to a duel. He's comparing them to fucking children, bro.
Oh my god!
To a 6 and 8 year old, to a 7 and 8 year old.
Oh my goodness!
That's hilarious. Baked.
That's.
But nah, man.
Oh man.
Also,
bruh, there's a video on YouTube called "The History of Yamcha's Failures," and it's 12 minutes and 48 seconds long.
That's horrifying, bro.
Stop, man.
So, anyways, but he also has a nasty ass fastball too. You remember that filler episode where they were playing baseball?
I love that one. Yeah.
I think
there's always a nice baseball weird.
In anime
episode. The
Samurai Champloo.
Bruh, that's
one of my favorite
That's
episodes.
the funniest one. My man Mugen is a D1 athlete.
Right, bro. Hitting bombs.
And he was fast. Was lightning. He had super hops. He was definitely a D1 athlete.
Throwing knuckleballs at niggas.
Mugen, definitely a D1 athlete. Hey, bro, it's time for another good part of the show, which is becoming one of my favorite things. Outside of the top 5, I'm super loving the you can only pick 3, and it is time.
Boom. All right, I'm about to pull it up.
Bro, Sidebar: Why is Vince McMahon just now letting Roman Reigns wrestle with no shirt on?
Because he's a fool.
Hey, that's my body. You put that shirt on.
Stop showing off your goods.
Stop. Quit showing off your muscles.
Oh shit! What do we got here?
Oh boy, you can only pick 3. Who's gonna host this one?
Goku, Krillin will host this one.
What do we got here? You can only pick 3. It's kind of intense.
I haven't pulled it up yet. Give me just 1 second.
Uh-oh. It's anime related.
Okay.
I didn't bring Chaotsuru Yamcha.
I really wish I could find that clip.
Holy shit!
Let's go.
The Dragon Ball boys.
Let's go.
Hey.
The good guys. We got the good guys on here. Guys, if you're listening, and you're not watching the YouTube, first of all, as always, I encourage you guys to watch the YouTube, man. It's on. Just follow me, subscribe on YouTube. Noveliss, it is on our YouTube channel. Every episode, we got the nice little video set up. Hero, the tech master. But what we have here is you can only pick 3. Dragon Ball Z.
I can't help but notice
version.
There is a conspicuous person missing. There is an absence of Gohan here.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
There is an absence of Gohan here, making it a little easier.
I think that makes it harder because he would have been an easy pick for me.
Or harder.
All right, so here we go. Let's go from the top. You guys know who these folks are.
I wanted to make it interesting. I left Gohan off.
Bro, I turned the channel and I came back and these niggas are back.
They done
down.
came back.
Right, they was down almost 20.
Crap.
What the fuck happened?
LeBron happened.
All right, so from the top left, we got Trunks. Obviously, Future Trunks, one of the most badass anime characters ever. We got Tien, who was sneaky. Like Tien hung around, bro.
Man, Tien was dope.
Right, Tien flat out fought in the most recent tournament. He fought in the tournament of the gods of the universe.
Yeah,
like
Tien's dope, man. He's been around.
Yamcha, we just talked about him. Put some respect on Yamcha's name. We got Vegeta, who is one of my favorite characters.
Kakarot.
We got some guy in the middle. We're gonna skip over him. We got Piccolo, who is another sneaky dope.
My God.
Bro, I think this is gonna be much easier for you than it is gonna be for me.
Goku. Yeah, it is.
So we got Krillin, who is another guy power scaling. Krillin's coming into the MCU and smacking Thanos across the face. No problem. And then we got the baby boys, Trunks and Goten. Both youngest Super Saiyan of all time, Goten. Man, I think Goten to me.
Man, I think Goten had. I think he is similar to Gohan in the fact that he had tons of potential and just gotten like not fleshed out.
And that was I've talked about how Dragon Ball's GT is actually better than we remember, but one thing I do got to hold them accountable for is bailing on Goten.
Right.
They bailed on him completely. Like he was in like the first 3 episodes maybe or 4 episodes.
Right.
That was all.
And they were just like, nah, never mind.
But his story, like I think you might have given the theory that it would have been cool to see Goku Black ending up secretly being Goten instead of Goku. That would have been awesome.
That would have
been awesome.
I wish they would have went that route.
Because like fuck nigga, if I'm Goten, fuck Goku.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is that?
Damn,
Jimmy.
I don't know who that is. He just banged on somebody.
No, but Jimmy just got little. You don't see Jimmy Butler get little dog like this. This is crazy.
Was it Brian though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Brian. Bro.
But no, you Jimmy Butler. Look at this shit. Show little ass out of here, boy. God damn.
Brian with the muscle man spin move.
Right. Where
move.
Right.
Not gonna be able to do it.
So anyways, if I'm going through the list here, my number 1 is Vegeta, like off top. Like he's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character.
Jimmy answered with a bucket.
He did. It gets a little harder from here, man. It's hard to not even consider Goku in your top 3 just because he's the main character.
I left Gohan off on purpose. I'm sorry.
I mean, it would have obviously been Gohan would have been next for me.
Just to make it interesting. Bruh,
Teen Gohan? Easily.
Teen Gohan is gold level.
Easy.
Gold level.
All right, what do we do next here? I literally can't. Okay, so I'm just to get it out there, I'm gonna go Future Trunks for my number 2.
Okay.
Because I've always liked him. I thought that the intrigue, the mystery behind who Future Trunk was at the very beginning was really dope, or at the beginning of the Cell Saga, or like that in-between arc. It was almost like a filler arc, kind of.
Right.
Is that the most like influential filler arc of all time? The like future or the Frieza Returns arc for like 2 or 3 episodes.
Sliced up and turned to chili. Right,
turned him into a fucking bro. That was one of the most savage executions of all time, bro. Then he barbecued him after that. He cut him up. Got him. He minced him.
He got some nice little kebabs.
They had nice little cutlets, and then he fucking barbecued that nigga, dog.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I gotta go with Future Trunks. He just
also his. How about seeing Future Trunks go Super Saiyan? Like right after Goku did against Frieza. And being like, wait, who is this guy?
Yeah, and then
dog, what?
And then Goku was like, and then Future Trunks pulled out the blade, and Goku was like,
oh cool, I have my finger.
And then his finger like fucking the little anime like hardened figure or imagery. And that nigga fucking. So yeah, that was cool. That was a super cool moment. Also, I love the interaction between Trunks and fucking Vegeta. Like Future Trunks and Vegeta. Like Future Trunks be trying so hard to get this nigga to pay him attention. Vegeta ain't got no time for it.
He's such a jerk.
And then there are moments where Trunks be like, damn, this nigga is fucking nuts, bro. Like, why do I even care? Like, Vegeta sucks.
What a psycho.
Right.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, Future Trunks, shout out to him. And then for, man, who do you go for 3? Because you got Piccolo, you got Tien, who I think is another guy that people sleep on. Nah. Oh
man, maybe I should have. I left Gohan off to make it interesting, but maybe I should have put him in there.
All right, I kind of have to. Right, you kind of have to go Piccolo here. I wanted to go intrigue and go like one of the babies just because of the what if, but we actually never got any of the what if. So. We gotta go Piccolo just off the strength of that nigga was a god tier dad.
Yep.
And also like had some of the smoothest intros or like entrances ever. Like
and also Smooth just literally just died for Gohan.
He did, bro.
Straight up.
Nigga put himself in front of the beam and said, "Nah, man, not gonna be able to do it.
Not gonna be able to do it."
Tears, bro.
Yeah, that was tough. So yeah, man, I gotta go Vegeta, Future Trunks, and Piccolo.
I like it, man. Nice. And if Gohan was on here, who would you if Gohan was on here, who would you take off for Gohan?
Probably Piccolo.
So you would go Goku, or you would go Vegeta, Gohan, and Future Trunks.
Yeah.
Fire. All right.
If it's Teen Gohan though, that's my favorite Gohan because adult Gohan is kind of trash.
Right.
So if it's Teen Gohan, he's still gonna make the list, but I would put him above Future Trunks.
Right. Okay.
So there we go. What about you?
All right. So you can only pick 3 Dragon Ball Z characters minus one of the favorites, Gohan, just to make it interesting. Future Trunks. I love Future Trunks. One of my favorite anime characters. Period. Really. Possibly the only Dragon Ball character who just like gets things done quickly.
He'll be bullshitting.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be bullshitting.
Oh, that's them. Bet. Let's go kill them now. Yeah. No.
Right.
Vegeta.
God.
No. Let's let them get stronger first. Trunks be like, what? What are y'all doing?
What the fuck?
What
are
is
you
wrong
doing?
with y'all in this timeline? What are y'all doing? But Tien, I love Tien, man. Another super slept on character. some of the sweetest fights in Dragon Ball. Dude, man. And Tien is just he's just like reminds me of just a kung fu just monk, Shaolin. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I really like Tien. Tri-beam, ha!
Bro, he got some of the coldest moves, bro.
He does.
This fucking shit.
Tri-beam.
And then, there was a dog ass fight. I can't remember what. I think this might have been the Broly movie, the old Broly movie, where there's a sweet ass fight betwing. There's a Budokai tournament, and it's Trunks versus Tien.
Man,
that was a cold ass fight.
No, you know what? That is that's BoJack.
BoJack, okay, yeah.
BoJack Unbound. Yeah, the sneaky. Probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yeah.
That movie is sweet.
It is sweet.
That movie's really dope. Gohan really shines in that movie.
He does.
But yeah, man. Next, we got my guy that I just put some respect on. We got Yamcha. What fake fast? Yamcha's dope. Watch Dragon Ball. You'll know. Had some of the sweetest fights in the tournament. Before they clowned him, and he got. Man, they made my man die. He got killed by a Saberman, bro. A Saberman.
Good grief. Blew that nigga into the ground.
Oh my man, they could at least let him get killed by Nappa, bro. Like,
Nah.
They really tried so hard
Nope.
to clown him.
And then Nappa got totally stunted on by Goku.
Yeah, bro. Oh my goodness, Goku little dogged Nappa, bro. There's this part where he comes to fight Nappa, and Nappa's like getting ready to fight him, and Goku just instant transmissions and like literally starts having a conversation with Krillin and Gohan, and Nappa's just like, what? Yeah, he embarrassed him, bro, and he held him up like a pizza.
Yep. Stood on his head for a while. Elbowed him in the skull,
Bruh.
and just left like a steaming like. That's one of my favorite anime like stylistic things where you get punched real hard and you start steaming. I love that shit. That shit is hilarious.
Man, Goku's stunning on him so bad. Let's see. Next, we got Vegeta. I love Vegeta now, but I really did not like him until like the Buu saga. Like, and that was like after he made a noble sacrifice. He was just a jerk.
I came around on Vegeta as early as the Frieza saga. When that nigga told Goku,
dog, no.
hold on, bro. That nigga told Goku, you gotta do it for the culture, dog. You the only nigga left. You the only real nigga left, bro.
He did, bro.
You gotta do it for the culture. That nigga Frieza, fucking bigot, white supremacist looking ass. I know we
monkeys,
right. I know we don't see eye to eye, but goddamn it, you gonna have to do it for the culture, bro.
niggers.
You niggers,
Man. So yeah, I mean, I love Vegeta now, but like I said, it took me a really long time to come around to him. Goku, I love Goku from Dragon Ball and like up until like probably Cell Saga. I love like Goku is one of my favorite characters ever. It's just now like Super. Oh man, I wish I could just erase Goku from Super because he's so dumb.
It's not even cool. Like
yeah, like he wasn't like that before.
No.
They just went over the top and made him a blithering idiot. Piccolo's gonna be my first pick. Yeah. He's my first shoe-in. I love Piccolo. Piccolo's my favorite Dragon Ball character. Let's go. The master, the teacher, the father figure, the Gohan.
With the turban, the weighted turban.
Bro, let's go, man. Oh my goodness. Nothing cooler than when he takes the cape off and throws it behind him.
Yep. And it makes a crater in the ground.
Bruh, just a dope character, man. My favorite Dragon Ball character. Sweet techniques, got some of the best fights in the show. Obviously Piccolo versus Android 17, but the sneaky one is Piccolo versus Frieza, bro. When Frieza comes and Piccolo does the I feel great. Bro, that fight is sweet. Yes,
the super Namek.
The Namek. Let's go. The Namek. And yeah, man, so I love Piccolo. Piccolo's my first pick. Krillin. You already know. Krillin's my dude. I love Krillin too. Let's go. Dragon Ball. Also, Vegeta warned Nappa not to take that Destructo disc to the face.
Yeah.
And he moved out of the way, and that boy clean sliced the mountain in half.
He did. Hey, Vegeta. Hey,
Hey,
right.
he was like, you better.
Nah, you better stop fucking around. That ain't cut your shit off.
And Krillin, one of my favorite characters, been there. He's a day one, bro. Krillin is a true day one. So I love Krillin. Trunks, present day Trunks, getting Goten. So my second shoe in is Future Trunks for sure. I love Future Trunks. He's gonna be my number 2. This is tough because yes, obviously I love Goku. Dog, I'm a big Yamcha fan, bro. Like I can't lie. Like if I'm
over Krillin too.
I'm talking, and I love Krillin too, man. Those are my guys. I'm an original Dragon Ball fan. So this is gonna come down to Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha. I do like Tien a lot, but this is gonna come down to Goku.
Jimmy almost with the triple double, 28, 9, and 8.
Shut
the fuck up,
He was
Omari.
talking about her earlier, like he not a star. I don't know, but he got game.
Easy.
AD with the easy turnaround. How about them Will Chamberlain highlights? Good God.
No, we spent our show prep watching Will Chamberlain slam dunk the ball over plumbers.
Because
over plumbers and carpenters. They got whole ass jobs on the weekends.
we had them crazy stats, man. Get them out of here.
They averaged 50 and 30.
Dog, this is tough, but I want to be fun and not pick Goku. So, dang it. I want to be fun and not pick Goku, bro. I really do.
What? Bad call. Sorry.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be fun and I'm not going to pick Goku.
Okay.
Give me Piccolo, Future Trunks, and
I don't have a
Goku.
Yeah, you had me going for a minute. Yeah.
I thought you was gonna pick Yamcha.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? Look, you know what? I'm doing it for the culture, man. I'm picking Yamcha, bro.
Hey.
I'm going Piccolo, Future Trunks, and Wolfang Fist! And Yamcha with the Wolfang Fist.
Let's
God,
go.
that Yamcha was my guy, man. Got the Naruto headband on.
Yep. He was his first couple of appearances, or his first
We're so dope. And then
his-
he just turned into a, you know what? He died. Listen to us. He died, and then when he came back, he was soft.
Yeah.
Probably
Right.
because he died.
Right, probably because of death. That tends to have an impact on you.
Hey, and isn't there, if you get wished back once by the Dragon Balls, can't you not get wished back again?
I think it's
Is that-
twice.
But wasn't that after?
Oh, maybe
Is it-
because of the like
Goku died twice?
he has died twice. Krillin has also died twice.
Krillin died twice too.
I think they got the new
Didn't the Namekian Dragon Balls or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I do know at the time, I think Yamcha was.
Excuse you, this dog just burped on me.
I think Yamcha kind of just didn't want to die again because he. But didn't he
Oh,
die?
because he ran out of. He ain't got no more lives.
Yeah, he ain't got no more lives.
So that nigga was like, you know what? I think I'm all set, bro.
But doesn't he get killed by the androids too? Or am I tripping? Yamcha.
I don't think he was present very often there.
Yeah, you might be right.
Wasn't he in the crater from the androids?
No,
No,
he
that
was
was
in
the-
the crater
the
from the
Cybermen.
Saber. God dang it. This is horrible.
That was the cyber.
Wasn't he in the crater from the? No, he was in the crater from the.
Which one of
Cybermen.
you put me in the crater?
I didn't bring Chaozu or Yamcha. These guys are too dangerous.
Too
for them.
dangerous for them. Yeah. Also, my mom told me not to bring the kids either, so that makes sense.
This dude just doubled back and said, "You should just pick Goku."
That dog got killed by Cybermen.
He did.
Trash.
He got killed by Cybermen.
Look, man. Hey, this is strictly drag. Let me be specific. I'm picking Dragon Ball Yamcha,
Fair enough.
not Dragon Ball Z or
That's a good
anything
distinction.
or anything else Yamcha. I'm picking straight up
That's a good distinction.
Dragon Ball only Yamcha.
I mean, shit. If that's the case, Dragon Ball Goku is my number one pick. Then
Right. Okay. Now we're getting.
fuck.
Now,
Now you complicated the
Now
shit.
I complicated the situation.
So
Dang it.
are we doing that? Is that like?
I mean, well, if we're doing that, then Dragon Ball Goku is mine. Is going to have to be a pick of mine.
right? You
too.
saw that shit.
This is too hard. God dang it.
All right. So if we're doing that, then I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, future Trunks.
Well, if we're doing that, I'm gonna go Piccolo, Dragon Ball Goku, and Future Trunks. Yamcha honorable mention. There it is.
Scratchies.
There it is. So,
Good job,
man,
Cloud.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us at the SwordCast Pod. What 3 are you picking out of these guys
And you got to keep in mind all of our ridiculous rules.
And you got to keep in mind all of our crazy, ridiculous,
that
stupid
changes
rules.
everything.
Because it messes everything up. But yeah, man, there it is.
Boom. You can only pick 3.
Shout out to Tien and Krillin and everybody else on this list. All right, bro. It's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, my favorite part of the show.
Is it top 5?
It is time for the top 5 of the day.
This is a good topic here.
This is a pretty good topic here. Hiro-san.
Igzu.
A lot of time in anime and all fictional things, really, fire. A lot of times, characters get super hyped up, and then you finally get to see them, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? So this is, give me your top 5 characters that lived up to the hype.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, top 5 characters that lived up to the hype, yeah.
All right, man. So I was very diverse in my fandoms here.
Very diverse in his fandoms, yeah.
And I'm not going to give any, this was actually kind of difficult too, so I'm not going to give any honorable mentions for the first time ever. So I'm going to jump right into it. Number 1, just kidding. Number 5. So I want to start with one of my favorites. I will never shut up about this show because you niggas, oh wait, no, that's Food Wars. No Food Wars for once. But y'all niggas go watch that shit because it's amazing. Never gonna stop shutting up about it. It's one of the best. Look, Food Wars is one of the greatest shonen anime of all time.
Hey, man.
Period.
You get it summer.
So another one of my favorite shows, and actually, Chris, you and I disagree because you love that. What is it? Aria no Sora. That shit trash, bro. Because I don't care about the fucking their friendship. I want to see somebody do some slam dunks, bro. No, I want to see somebody shooting. I want to see somebody shooting threes from half court.
He literally pulls a Steph Curry 3. That's one of his special things.
Nah,
Hero
nope.
doesn't care about slice of life.
I don't fucking care about that shit.
About actual legitimate writing and story.
No,
He does not care
not with
about
shonen. Who cares about that shit in shonen anime?
He wants it just to be pure.
I'm not. This ain't HBO.
Anime in sport form.
Say Cinemax.
Right. This ain't no fucking AMC classic. I'm trying to see.
It's excellent.
No.
Oh,
Is that nigga pulling up from 94 feet,
No,
shooting bloody
He's
cash?
not fixing his glasses after he shoots the fucking shot.
That-
It's not all anime glasses.
Right.
Yes. Fix the glasses after they shoot it.
That nigga shooting,
He's like doing a math problem.
bro. This nigga was shooting 94 feet bloody cash, dog.
Now, look, I ain't saying shit the whole show for real. This motherfucker go get me started.
Bro, that shit weak, dog. Weak. I'm trying to.
It's great.
No,
doesn't care about
I don't
slice
care
of
about that
life.
shit. Everybody tell me that haiku is sweet, but I'm not a big volleyball fan. But if niggas ain't putting craters in the fucking sand after their spikes, then I don't want to see that shit. I'm trying to see super. This is what I come to anime for: is the superhuman nonsense.
I feel you. Well, fake fast.
Right. I'm trying to see a nigga cook a souffle and give 4
Put some
people.
respect on Yamcha. Look, next time I bring up Yamcha, y'all stop that crater talk. All right. Stop
Hey,
with the
man.
crater jokes, man.
Right.
Jeez.
I'm trying to see martial artists get exploded by green men that came from seeds.
They literally planted them cats in the ground. They killed some people.
All right. So yeah. Speaking of which, since I don't fuck with his shit, the one I do fuck with is Kuroko no Basuke, because them niggas could hoop for real. Them niggas could hoop.
Okay.
And so the guy who I thought was super, Marquise Morris with the missed 3 off the side of the backboard.
Whoa. Is it a church league game?
Right. So the big five, right? The generation of miracles, the coldest one, the one who had actually played first or second.
Okay.
But when he came on the scene, this nigga couldn't be checked, and that's Iomine.
Hey.
The black one somehow. That nigga's half black or something because he's super dark skinned. But I'm here for it, man. There's black people in Japan. I'm here for it. But yeah, no, he couldn't be checked. Like he was straight up, hey, and one, and LeBron. It's the same shit Iomine was doing.
Oh my god. Okay.
So Iomine was his gimmick was that he was a street ball guy, and literally like couldn't be checked. Right.
Okay.
Like,
I'm sorry. I have to stop this for this
what happened?
because I wanted to find this and I didn't know if I'd be able to find it, but I found it. So they dropped a Yamcha figure.
Oh no.
That's on the box.
In the crater.
That's on the box.
Holy shit. Wow. Put it on the camera, bro.
So.
Right there.
Oh man.
Wow.
This is the box.
That's hilarious, bro.
That is. He can't escape it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
That's horrible. They put that on the box. You can get a Yamcha figure and model him just like the real Yamcha.
You remember when he got blown into the ground by some plants? So, yeah, man. Iomine, number 5. He came onto the scene. He had been hyped up as the ace of the generation of miracles, and boy, was he uncheckable. This nigga was doing crossovers, got into the zone, got fouled, and one nigga triple pump under the backboard, fucking all net.
What's he doing with the amazing passing ability too? He can like put his whole team in the zone.
No, that's the point guard. That's like I can never think of his name, but that's the last guy that they fought.
I'm thinking of the other one. All right,
Yeah, he had the Emperor Eye, and once he got going, he can get this whole team in the whole team
in the
was
zone.
started getting in his zone. That shit was fire, bro. I'm about to watch that shit all over again, dog. That shit was sweet as fuck, man.
Oh man.
Cause I want more explosion. I want crossovers, bro. This nigga, the point guard of the Generation of Miracles crossover was so nasty that he would like command his defenders to fall, to kneel to him. Crossover, you will kneel to me, and nigga fell down ankles, nigga. Hilarious. I love it.
Ankles.
Right, turn on the Emperor Eye, mop, nigga. And then Iomine with the freaky layups and one.
Hey.
I love it, bro. Give me that shit. Right.
Ah.
Yeah, he used to slam dunk on niggas, dog. I'm about to go watch. I'm about to start watching that shit tonight. Love that shit. Yeah, the fucking right. Fucking goddamn it.
That's our woke. That's our woke.
Oh,
when he said God damn it.
Right.
God damn it.
yeah. Hey, I got a woke take though. Before we get out of here, I got a woke take for y'all. I got to turn on the laser eyes.
Okay.
So, anyways, to moving on here. Number 4, I'm gonna go into the MCU.
Oh. Okay.
And we actually talked about this once before. I'm going to go with Black Panther.
Oh, I love that pick.
Yep, because when we heard about him, we saw the Chadwick Boseman casting. You know, they did they show him in? They did show him in the previews for Civil War. You saw him suit up. You saw him getting shot and the bullets was bouncing off of him.
Oh, crazy.
But then when he actually came on the scene and started scrapping with Winter Soldier, dog,
Nuts.
he had the like sort of the martial arts, but it was kind of capoeira a little bit too.
Man, it was wild.
And I tell you what, Winter Soldier is dope, but nigga, T'Challa had his number for the entire series.
Of
for
movies.
all of the movies, he had his number. He could not score on that nigga ever. He had the scouting report on the Winter Soldier like a mug.
Bro, he was tagging him when he didn't have his suit on.
Yeah.
Whenever,
that was a dope
bro,
fight.
that was a
in the
sweet fight.
embassy.
Yeah.
When after the explosion.
That was dope too, man.
That was the first fight, I think, wasn't it? Or was that?
No, I think the first one was when he had
When he had on the suit.
Yeah, he had the suit on.
Yeah, that's fire. Man, that was a great movie. I fucking love that shit.
Fantastic. I told you the only thing I don't like about that movie is I really don't like that Zemo killed the other Winter Soldiers. Remember, because it
Yeah.
kind of lured them there as a trap to have them fight each other.
That would have been cool if they kept that going.
I think that would have been a good like little spinoff, even for a show. You know what I mean? Because I told you before, there's a comic book run, Winter Soldier, where him and Black Widow get together and they go around and they kill
Gotta hunt
the
'em down.
all the other Winter Soldiers. So that would have been dope.
All right, so number 3, we've been talking a lot of Dragon Ball, and we're gonna keep it going. And this might sound obvious, but like if you put yourself back and maybe how far have you gotten in your rewatch?
In my rewatch, I am on the Ginyu saga.
Okay, so you're right there.
Yeah,
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Frieza.
that's a great pick, man.
Because you got to put yourself in our shoes as like first time watchers of Dragon Ball Z.
For sure.
Because there was, and we've talked about this before, there was that period where Funimation didn't have the rights to the rest of the series yet. So they would get up to right in the middle of the Ginyu saga,
And they would just
start back over.
Yep,
They did that
I
for like
remember that.
3 years in a row, and they would not go past the Ginyu saga. And I remember that's when niggas was on the. Me and Edmund was on the early internet trying to navigate the early internet. Right. That's when you had to go to Suncoast to get the tapes to see what happened after that. But niggas,
Sam Goody,
nigga,
bro.
Media Play, all them old ass defunct media shops, they all went out of business.
Yep.
Because niggas did not like the average consumer of cartoons, right? Because even at that time, niggas wasn't even making the distinction between anime and cartoons yet. They didn't know what happened after that, but the real niggas, like, we really kind of had to dig deep to see what happened next, because for the longest time they did not have the rights to those extra episodes. They didn't have the licensing rights. Once that happened, and we had been stuck on Frieza watching the legacy of this big bad, this little tiny motherfucker for like years.
Right.
And when he finally showed up on the scene, we was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't got no answer for him at all.
Right.
Not even Goku was getting his ass whooped in the beginning.
Bro.
And we waited on Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber for like
forever.
Because that was another thing that happened. He was in. Wait, actually no, because I think
he was healing up.
I don't think the original cut went that far. I think right when they switched, when he switched bodies with Ginyu, that was right when they stopped.
Word.
It didn't go past that, because I never saw him. You never saw Ginyu get defeated.
Right.
That was in like the later. Once they, because you remember that, because they changed the voices, they changed the theme song, they changed every. Actually, I don't know if they changed the voices. I think they just re-recorded them or something. Because I think Vegeta was his voice actor stayed the same.
Yeah.
But anyways, y'all remember that period of time. But when we finally did get to see Frieza and how and it wasn't even just that he was powerful. It was he was powerful, and then once niggas kind of started hanging with him, this nigga had a transformation, right?
Bruh.
Like that was the beginning. This trope of the shonen transformation shit. That started there.
That started with Frieza, for real.
Right? And the Dragon. I think Yu Yu Hakusho had a couple of transformations here or there. Also, put some respect on Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon had hella transformations. What you got, Chris? Hey man, look, I just had a hot take last week.
Transformation ain't even hot. Look, for the fans that don't know, go look up his demon transformation.
It looks whack.
Hey man, look, I tried to tell y'all, bro.
Hero had a Yu Yu Hakusho hot take last
Damn,
week.
LeBron with the travel.
It's not hazmat suit.
He said it's not a hazmat take, but it's.
I'm just saying, bro. You ain't got to convince me. I think.
Yellow eyes, the 36-inch long weave that the strip.
Right, bro. You ain't got to tell me twice, bro. Like, I am not the guy who's gonna defend Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it's a classic, but I do not think it ages well at all. So, anyways, number 3, we're gonna go with Frieza and the power scaling, how he just kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and there was no answer for him at all.
Word.
And then finally, or no, we got 2 more. So, number 2, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So we're gonna go into a galaxy far, far away.
Okay, let's go. I'm here for it.
This guy we had been watching for decades, and we had heard about how dope he was, but we never actually got a chance to see him. when we did see this little motherfucker pull out that green lightsaber, goddammit, Yoda started going crazy, dog.
Bro, let's go.
Yoda definitely lived up to the hype. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, why is he flipping around and blah, blah, blah. Because he's 2 feet tall. What else do you want him to do? He's a buzzsaw.
Come on, man.
Let him fight how he wants to fight. That's a dog. That was such a. I thought it was a really creative use of his character design to show his fighting style.
Bro,
the fact that he was so agile.
So cool.
He's 2 feet tall, but he's one of the great Jedi of all time. Like how? Oh, because this nigga will jump over your head and slice your ears off. That's how. So yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Gonna go with Yoda number 2. Now, number 1. This is one of my favorite. And it's two-pronged. There's 2 levels to this because this character has 2 lives. Both times he lived up to the hype. Ask Vegeta about this nigga.
Uh-oh.
I'm talking about the legendary Super Saiyan himself. I'm talking about Broly. One of my favorite Dragon Ball characters ever.
Broly's dad, worst dad ever.
Oh, man, he sucks.
Shut up, Broly!
He's fucking bitch. Both versions of Broly, man. Even the OG Broly.
Bruh.
That nigga made Vegeta cry, dog.
Vegeta, get up.
Dog.
He'll kill us all. He's a legendary Super Saiyan.
Bruh.
Bro, Trunks was like, Dad,
You
come on.
Dog. But even, dog, the funniest one, I've said this before, but Piccolo had the best line.
Oh my
he said
God.
something like, fine, just stay there and cower while the real warriors fight. Man. And you know, Vegeta, he finally snapped out of it, then promptly got clotheslined into a building. but you know, he did. He got his shit together.
Oh my goodness, man.
But no, man. Broly, I love Broly, but then the rebirth of Broly, the second appearance, the official canonical appearance of Broly in Dragon Ball Broly. Isn't that the name of the movie?
Dragon Ball Super Broly.
I mean, this nigga beat the dog shit out of Goku.
Yeah,
Base form.
base.
Base form, dog.
Like is it just psycho?
And then Frieza snitched on him. Broly! Niggas wildin'! Broly, look! And nigga turned Super Saiyan and had to get... Now, I will say that the fusion... is it Gogeta or is it Vegito?
Gogeta.
We
are Gogeta.
The Gogeta's a dope character. Like, I know he's overpowered, and the point here was that
fool threw a cosmic life ball.
Right, that nigga broke him into the next. He literally broke reality fighting this nigga.
That was crazy.
Now I will say that fight was relatively one-sided once he turned into Gogeta.
Yeah, for sure.
He beat the dog shit out of Broly, but still, like Broly he don't even know how to fight. He ain't got no scrapping ability.
No training.
He's got no like hands. It's just straight.
He was out there off instinct.
Yeah, and so I actually like that. I like that a lot about this version of Broly because one of the things that part of the lore with the original Broly was that in terms of his power level, it was way beyond any of them niggas. The only difference was that Broly didn't have any fight. He didn't have any technique. He didn't have any like style or any hands.
He had no training, man.
He just was a powerhouse.
Yeah.
But put that nigga in front of King Kai for a weekend, it's a wrap. It's over.
Broly come back better than everybody.
It wouldn't even be close, bro. If you put Broly in front of King Kai,
Broly was able to fight Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta in like base form. Basically.
Yes. Overpowered them both.
And overpowered both of them and forced them to
fuse.
To fuse together.
To leave. To like escape. They had to stop. Like, wait, hold on. Time out. Time out. Hey, bro, chill out. You doing too much right now. And then had to come back to win.
Oh my goodness. They had to call timeout.
Yeah. So anyways, that's my top 5. We got Ayomine number 5. Who's number 4? We got Black Panther from the MCU number 4. Number 3, Frieza. Number 2, Yoda. And number 1, Broly.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Fire list, man. Here we go. I'm into mine. Coming in at number 5, man, I gotta go with a character who was hyped big time, and they talked about him the entire show. But the thing, and I really wish, man, I wish that some shows would do this too, because the coolest thing about this character is that you don't even see him until the first episode of the third season. They talk about this guy the entire show. You're scared of him. They just talk about him constantly, but you don't see him for a long time. And that's Fire Lord Ozai from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yes, a jerk, huge scumbag, but definitely lived up to the hype.
No doubt.
They hyped him up the whole show. Like I said, you don't see him until the third season. And then he's like, I think that you kind of like, the way they talk about it, you think he's like this old guy. You know what I'm saying? But then you see him and he's like this young, like in shape, like just, you know what I'm saying? And it was
a young like 49,
right,
50.
And just a monster. You know what I'm saying? In
the Tom Cruise shape.
And that defiant breath will be your last.
Right. Shout out to Mark Hamill.
Man, Mark Hamill, voice up there with Steve Blum is like the voice acting
for
goes.
sure. I might have to give Mark Hamill the slight edge just because he goes outside of just like Steve Blum does a little bit outside of anime, but not quite as much.
Right. So I definitely gotta go. Fire Lord Ozai, number 5. Number 4, man. Gonna go to the anime universe. Again, this is another character that was super hyped. And when this dude showed up, he was terrifying. And he was freaking scary. And like straight up scary. Like they talked about him, and then when you got to see not only how he acted around his people, but when it was finally time for him to fight, like you were like, yo, this dude is a psycho. And that's Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin, man.
Yeah.
Shishio, I really, really liked the way that they did another show that did a good job of not over revealing the bad guy, you know what I'm saying, until it was the right time. And like I said, man, when this dude finally gets his camera time, like he's a psycho. And he was scary. He was out there biting people. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was out there biting people. He did the thing where he slid the sword off his arm and it like exploded in his face and almost killed Kenshin. Nuts. But yeah, Shishio, man. Definitely lived up to the hype. My number 3, this is where we share one. I'm gonna go to Star Wars. I gotta go with Yoda, man.
Yes, sir.
Attack of the Clones, not the best Star Wars movie, but as kids, we all wanted to see Yoda. Come on, man. You would be lying if you said that when you first saw Yoda in an old Star Wars movie, the first thing you wanted to see him fight.
For sure.
You wanted to see him use a lightsaber. You really wanted to see that, and then we got it. We got that in Attack of the Clones, and it was awesome. And I think I've told this story before on here. I tried to find the toy from that movie, the Yoda with the lightsaber, for so long, and I just could never find it. And then I remember going into like a KB Toys or something one day, and I have no money, and of course they had it, bro. And I wanted it so bad, I sat there and really had to talk myself out of stealing it.
Wow.
Oh man, but yeah, definitely gotta go Yoda, Attack of the Clones at number 3. Amazing. My number 2, staying in the anime universe here. We're going back to the anime universe. This guy, possibly the greatest like validation for being hyped up in a single scene ever. That's Madara Uchiha from Naruto.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh, what a great scene, bro.
They hyped this dude up as like the god of shinobi, and he's just this legendary guy. And when it's time for Madara to hop on the battlefield, bruh.
Now you had the scouting report on everybody instantly.
Guy goes out, just destroys the entire army by himself. Then this dude fights. He goes and fights the 5 Kage at the same time, and literally is like, y'all want me to use Sursano or no? 'Cause, like I can use it, but like I don't
really want it.
I don't really
yet,
have
you know what I'm
that
saying?
yet. And then he does the Tsukuyomi thing where what's it? I forget what it's called. But he does it's like the planetary devastation kind of thing that Pain does.
Oh,
where he drops the giant
the
moon
yeah
on
the
him.
asteroid.
And then this is the Suzukage, I think, the old guy. He catches it and holds it up, and then this fool drops another one.
Right. Nope. Come on, got another one.
Just crazy showcase of power, and definitely lived up to the hype in like ridiculous fashion. So Madara. My number one, man, going back to childhood, going back to Star Wars, bro.
Oh yeah, of course.
I gotta do it. Come on, man. When episode 1 came out, this might be the only trailer that I like remember from that long ago. Like I remember the movie trailer for episode 1.
Yep.
And I remember them showing that door open, and I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I went to see the movie, and I was just blown away by Darth Maul, bro. I was like, yo, this dude is the sweetest character ever. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So
that feeling, the only time I got a feeling it was almost like that was when you got the first appearance of the cross-guard lightsaber from Kylo Ren.
yeah, man.
And I was like, oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck is that shit? That shit looks sweet as fuck, dog.
For sure. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that vividly. I remember that episode 1 trailer, and I was just like wanting to see this movie really bad. My parents took me to see it, and I just remember all I cared about was Darth Maul. I just wanted to see the guy from the trailer. Like, what's up with that dude? You know what I'm saying? And then he came out with the 2-sided lightsaber, and it was the coolest thing ever to me. So that's my number 1, man. Darth Maul from Star Wars Episode 1. So number 5, Fire Lord Ozai. Number 4, Shishio from Kenshin. Number 3, Master Yoda from Star Wars Attack of the Clones, when he finally fought on screen. Used the lightsaber. Number 2, Madara. And number 1, Darth Maul. I got to give honorable mention to Black Panther 2 from MCU, man. Almost made my list.
One honorable mention that I forgot about, actually, another anime hero. How about Le Million?
Very good.
Because they super hyped him up when you
They
first
did.
got to see him. And here's the thing, I actually wasn't sold on him at first when I found out what his powers were.
Right.
I was like, bro, that shit kind of weird. But then I saw him going to work, and I was like, oh, okay, this nigga cold.
Yeah, he's the truth. And he got one of the like best like heroic fights ever. In that
Oh
show.
my God, so good.
His fight against Overhaul is amazing.
Yeah, man, that
Bro,
was
he like destroyed my man's face, and Overhaul had to like overhaul his face.
Yeah, he had to like
he kicked that dude in the face and just broke his face.
Right.
And my man was out there fighting without his quirk.
With no power. He was just like, all right, man, I'm just a in shape guy with hands, so I'm about to figure this shit out.
Dog, let's go.
Dog, Jimmy with 36.
Awesome character.
He's going nuts.
What were you saying about him earlier?
I think best player in the league, I guess. I'm trash.
Best player in the league.
That's why I'm sitting at the crib on my butt
yeah,
and
bro.
not in the NBA. You remember when we all thought we was going to the league and then
Facts.
Then none of us.
That's a good. When did you realize that you were not going to the NBA?
Oh, I've told you this story, but I'll tell it to the audience. So I was in. Oh, there was 2 instances.
Okay.
In case, and they both happened within a year. So in
Right.
case the universe was like, nah, nigga, no, don't get it confused. So the first time was I was in 8th grade,
Okay.
Bates Academy. I was playing on the AAU team, or our AAU team was practicing there, and I played for Team Detroit. So I got a chance to practice with like the 14 and under team, which was like the age group up higher than me. I think I was 12 and under at the time, or 13 and under or something. But anyways, I was in a 3-man weave with Malik Hairston on the right and Joe Crawford on the left. Both NBA players, both 2 of the greatest high school basketball players of all time.
Both D1 Oregon and
Kentucky, nigga. And so I'm in a 3-man weave, and so it ends up, and I'm like, that's a pretty basic drill. So I'm like, all right, just don't fuck up. Just like fucking pass the ball and catch it, and then pass it and then catch it. So I pass it to Malik, and he's the guy who passes the ball to the layup guy. So I'm like, all right, and I'm at this point I'm relaxed because I made it through the drill. I didn't trip over my own feet. I didn't fall. Malik gets it and just haphazardly, nigga, like no look behind the back oop. Just not even, nigga, it was effortless. God. He wasn't even paying attention. Just said, nigga. And then Joe, like, caught a 360 windmill alley-oop in the 9th grade.
9th grade.
And I was like, I can't do that shit.
I got a similar story.
So hold on, here's the next one. God. Here's the next story. So the next year, I got a little better, nigga. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Figured out how to shoot a little. Because in the 8th grade, I was all athlete, no skills. All I could do was rebound and play some defense and shoot layups. There was a time on a fast break where my coach had to, because I got a steal, and my coach had to tell me to slow down before I turned the ball over to lay up. He was like, Marks, just slow down.
That's trash.
Because I was feeling like, so I was trash. Didn't have no skill back then.
That is demoralizing, dog.
I actually really appreciated it because I was going to turn the ball over. You know what, coach? Good shit, my fault. I got a lot better in between that summer. I started working on all guard skills, learned how to shoot a little bit, got my ball handling up, was killing it in my, like, the little camps that I was in. Yep. So went to the Carolina basketball camp in the 9th grade, got to play in like the high school group, like, and all of the people in my group were all my age. They were all 9th graders. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was killing, doing well. This was the same 2 years in the same camp. I would play against Michael Jordan's son, and I would give him like 25. That's my greatest. I will never shut up about that shit. I bust Jeffrey Jordan's ass. Ask him about me. He won't remember, but it happened. Right, that nigga, the king of fucking Nike right now. He doesn't give a fuck, but I did bust his ass. That happened in real life. But anyways, so we are playing in like this, just a kind of a pickup game, right? And so onto the court walks the best basketball player I've ever seen in person. Like, nigga couldn't be checked. Like, fast and strong and layup and jump shot and assist every time. Like, he literally was perfect. Like, he didn't make any mistakes. He either scored or assisted every possession, every single one. So we'll get there in a second, right? Good so God. I'm like, all right, this is the best player I've ever seen in person. I've never seen anybody like this good before. And so he was so good that I thought, because the best North Carolina basketball camp is very often that the like recruits that are coming to Carolina the next year would be there. So I assumed, I was like, hey man, like, you going to play North Carolina next year? He was like, no, I'm 13. I am in the 9th grade. And I was like, oh, so maybe I'm not going to the league because I am not. Bro, he might have been better than me as an adult. Like, no bullshit. Like, he might have been better than me when I was 22. That young man's name was Mario Chalmers. And didn't even end up being that good in the league. Was average point guard in the league. I've said it before and I say it again. The worst player on the end of the weakest team bench in the league is the best player that you've ever seen in person and is the best player from his hometown. And these are the 400 of the best human beings in the world at basketball. Them niggas can all hoop. Shut the fuck up. Period. So yeah, I was about 14 and I was like, yeah, maybe I can't do that shit, so maybe I'm not going to the league.
Hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. I have a similar story, kinda. So my first one, the first story that I have is I don't think I was ever feeling myself more than when I was going into my, I think 11th grade year. Mm-hmm. So I was 11th grade.
They're playing us off.
Hey, yo.
I'll
check it.
Welcome back, hero.
I think I'll Okay.
I was 11th grade. I did. I was 11th grade, and I went to Prep Spotlight Super 200 showcase to play in that. And I went with my homeboy Marcus. My boy Marcus had super game, bro. And we went there together. and they would just like, if you didn't already put a team in there, they would just put you on a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I played against this team, and first play of the game, off tip, there's this dude named Deshaun Sims.
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
And
Petey Sims.
bro,
He played on my AE team too, actually.
okay.
And he was incredible.
Yeah, bro. First play of the entire game, they had this point guard named Andre Ricks, who was really good too at Persian. And this dude gets the tip and just literally throws like a half-court alley-oop, and Deshaun Sims catches it with one hand and dunks it super hard. Then the guy on my team goes to inbound the ball, and Deshaun Sims steals it and posterizes this dude in the first 2 plays of the game. And I was just like,
these niggas can hoop.
oh,
dog.
okay. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas can really, really hoop.
And then the other thing that happened to me was when I was, again, man, I think I was in 10th grade. I think I was in 10th grade, and I was, again, playing in I don't remember exactly what it was. I was playing in some summer thing, you know, thinking I was sweet. And there was this white dude there. Had no idea who this dude was. He was a guard. He wasn't super big. And very similar, bro. You want to talk about a guy who literally scored or assisted every single play. Bruh, I had to check this dude. I was in 10th grade, and it was so embarrassing. It was like one of those things, and I was good, and it was one of those things where you just can't stop somebody from scoring, and you want to switch, but like,
No, but your ego won't let you
but
do
your
it.
ego won't let you switch. It was Drew Neitzel, dog.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, and to this day, I say this all the time. I don't know if I've ever seen, like, there's guys who are super quick and they can like get to the other hand, but they're so quick and athletic that even if they're not super good with dribbling with their weak hand, they can like make up for it. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody that could just handle the ball with like as equally as good with their right hand, because he's left-handed.
He's ambidextrous.
With
Yeah.
the other, it was just ridiculous, man. So,
Bro, Alex Legion didn't even make the league, bro. We was having a conversation
yeah.
with somebody online about like, oh, basketball IQ, whatever. Fuck that shit, nigga. My basketball IQ was better than Alex Legion's.
Right.
I had to guard him on a fast break. I knew exactly what he was gonna do because he didn't have any moves. He was super athletic and had a nice left to right
I
crossover.
remember Alex Legion.
He had a nice little mid-range jump shot too, but in turn he wasn't about to break you down. That nigga was
Right.
just 6'5" and crazy athletic. Fast break. I read his move. He tried to in and out, and he was going to the left. Nigga, I beat him to the spot, and you know what happened? That nigga scored anyways. Why? Because fuck me. I'm 6'1" and 140 pounds. That nigga was 6'5", 180, and politely moved me out of the way and scored a layup. No problem. No problem. Get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me, sir.
Right. Excuse me. Watch out. And then I'm pretty sure I fouled him too.
Oh my.
I'm pretty sure I did. And then another play in that same game, I tried to strip the ball out of his hands because he brought it down like he always did. And nigga ripped through and slam dunked the basketball. Like, that nigga was bigger, better, faster, stronger, and there was nothing I could do about it. Like, this basketball IQ shit, shut that shit
It
up.
doesn't matter.
If your nigga is better than you, he's gonna score anyways, dog.
Yo, what happened to what
Then you
happened?
got no shot.
What happened to Alex Legion, bro? He went to. Didn't he go to Kentucky? And then he went to a lot of different schools.
I think he went to like
I feel like he went to Kentucky, Michigan,
and then like Illinois or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know, probably weed or girls, unfortunately. But
And that does it for the sports section at the end of the boom. Hey man, we all got to get humbled in some way, sometime. But even though I knew I wasn't going to the NBA, I knew I was good enough to play college, though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that worked out. But yeah, man. So thank y'all for listening. Episode 53 in the books.
boom.
My word is my sword, Hokage and Batosai, pulling the blades out of the forge up. Prior to my knowledge of the force, was thinking Jedi, but through obtaining holocrons from both sides, I'm under gray skies. Everything that glitter ain't kyber crystal, my mind will lift you. In this time we shine together, disarm your pistol, yo. Welcome to the SwordCast, SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast, SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast, SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash. Welcome to the SwordCast, SwordCast. My wordplay, my swordplay when blades clash.